We were a newly formed joint venture between a company in the United States and Mexico. Early in our life, we had bought 2 additional companies. We had all these competing cultures and this affinity to organizations where people came from. We really needed to forge a path forward so that everyone was marching toward our key results that we had to get done. When we first engaged partners in leadership, the first thing we did is really identify what are our core cultural beliefs within MegaMex. Let's bring the best practices from our 2 parent organizations as well as the 2 companies that we purchased and really build out cultural beliefs that represent us as a whole and what we want to be moving forward. Culture can be a fluffy topic. You fast forward a few years, we've been doing this and we've achieved key results and we're marching toward our R2 blueprint. It's easy to look back and say that, that it was fluffy along the way, but the truth is we continue to challenge that system. Even as recently as today, we had managers and we were saying, we got to give each other tough feedback. Now, how do we continue to challenge this organization to continue to advance and evolve and get ourselves better and better all the time? And so there's nothing fluffy about that. We ended up working with 2 individuals from Partners in Leadership from the very beginning of our cultural journey, and they've been able to stick with us. And I feel like that's been really valuable for us because they have seen sort of where we've been, the interim steps along the way, where we are today, and they help me then say, okay, now what is an appropriate next step? How do we challenge the organization one step further? There's a lot less anxiety in the organization. There's a lot less affinity to the organization that I came from into MegaMex. Now I am part of the MegaMex team and we are moving toward those key results and that R2.